Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to hang out with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, we are going to be talking about my Kindle TBR. So I actually have quite a few books on my Kindle TBR. So I'm not going to talk about every single one of them. This will just be the first video that I make of this, and then I'll do like a part 2, part 3, and so on and so forth. This has actually been in the back of my mind for quite a while now. The minute that I got my Kindle, I added so many books onto my Kindle TBR. So technically it's been like a year of the making of all these books that I have been adding to my like wish list, like my TBR. There's a lot of books on there, and that's not even all of the ones because I haven't even found them all as time goes on. Like recently, last week, I added so many books to my Kindle Unlimited, and then I was like, okay, I need to make this video. I also am just going to be hyping up my Kindle because I love it so freaking much. She's my best friend. The Kindle actually helped me get out of my reading slump because it's so convenient. You can take it anywhere that you want, and also you can download the app and put it on your phone. It's very small, compact, so it's so easy to like take everywhere with you. It literally will fit in the pockets of my sweats. All the purses that I have, this fits in it. It's not on my fingerprints. I love this so much. One of the best purchases I have made yet. I can hype up this Kindle for so long, but this is not what this video is about. We are going to be talking about all the books that I want to read on my Kindle Unlimited. First off, let's talk about the book that I have downloaded on my Kindle right now. It is If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nowlin. I actually had the physical copy, and I was starting to read it just on my physical copy, but then every book from now on, after my book slump, I check to see if it's on Kindle Unlimited, because if it is, then I love to just go back and forth. I am currently like 45% through the book. I'm loving it so far. It's so good. It is YA. It's really easy to read. It is romance. We are following our main character, Autumn, who is we start off of her being a freshman in high school. You know, we're following her throughout high school. She goes back and reflects on elementary and middle school, and she has this best friend that she has just always been stuck to, who his name is Finn, and her mom and Finn's mom are actually like the bestest friends ever, and they're actually next door neighbors, which I love, like boy next door. I don't know why, I think it's just so much fun. I'm very excited to finish it. I have been really enjoying If You Had Been With Me. I have heard that this book is going to rip my heart out and make me cry, and to be honest, I love when books make me cry, so I'm very excited, and then I'm not. So now what I'm going to do is go onto my Kindle Unlimited list on Amazon. You have a wish list that you can make on Amazon, and I just made one specifically for Kindle Unlimited, so I can just keep it all in one place, all organized and stuff like that. Literally scrolling. Let's look at all the books that I have on here. So the first book that I want to read, which is the Edens series, I have heard really good things about it. It's actually a part of a 6-book series, and it has every single book on here besides the last 2 because they're not released yet. I've actually heard Steph Ford talk about this book and just how much she enjoys the series, and that makes me that much more excited to read it. It is a small town, enemies to lovers. So we're following our main character, Winslow Covington, who lives in Quincy, Montana, and she's actually the sheriff. She says that she's determined to prove herself to the community and show that she didn't earn her position because her grandfather is the mayor. So it says, according to her pops, all she has to do is earn favor with the Edens. But winning over the town's founding family might have been easier if not for her one-night stand with their oldest son. In her defense, it was her first night in town, and she didn't realize that the rugged, charming man who wooed her into bed was Quincy royalty. So it sounds like she got herself in a little bit of a pickle, but it sounds interesting. I have heard really good things about it. Then to Alice Feeney. So it looks like she actually has a lot of her books, if not all of them, on Kindle Unlimited. And the 2 that I'm really excited to read is Rock, Paper, Scissors and His and Hers. So this is a synopsis for Rock, Paper, Scissors. It says, things have been wrong for Mr. and Miss Wright for a long time, and the husband and wife, Adam and Amelia, actually went a weekend away in Scotland. It seems like that's just what the marriage needs. It actually says Adam Wright has lived with face blindness his whole life. He can't recognize friends or family or even his own wife. 10 years of marriage, 10 years of secrets, an anniversary they will never forget. And it's suspense and spooky and scary, so you just like, you can't Like, it sounds very intriguing, and even just reading the synopsis right now, I'm like, oh my god, I want to read it. I've actually heard a lot of good things about Rock, Paper, Scissors and just Alice Feeney in general, so I'm very excited to read her books. Then to the Chestnut Springs series. I have been seeing the series all around Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. The first book is Flawless. It is a small town enemies to lovers, and it is a part of a 4-book series. The last one isn't out yet, and this is supposed to be like a cowboy, small town, like country type of book and like series, and I don't know if that's my vibe yet. So instead of buying the first book, which I probably will, I want to give the first book a try on my Kindle, see if I like it, see if I like the feel for it. I'm excited to give this series a shot. It says the rules were simple: keep my hands off his daughter and stay out of trouble. It says, but now I'm stuck with her. There's only one bed, and well, rules are made to be broken. Oh my god, it's like forced proximity. It says, I'm the face of the professional bull riding, the golden boy. Or at least I was, until it all blew up in my face. Now my agent says I have to clean up my image, so I'm stuck with this ball-busting daughter for the rest of the season as my full-time supervision. Oh my god! I've never read the synopsis. This is so much. This is a raw reaction. But I don't need a goddamn babysitter, especially one with skin-tight jeans, a sexy smirk, and a mouth she can't stop running, a mouth I can't stop thinking about. Because, I don't know why I said it like that. Because Summer isn't just another conquest. She sees the man behind the mask and she doesn't run. She pulls me closer even when she shouldn't. She says this means nothing. I say this means everything. She says there are boundaries we shouldn't cross, that my reputation can't take any more hits, and neither can her damaged heart. I say I'm going to steal it anyway. Ah! I never read a book about a dang bull rider, but tell me why. Tell me why I already got a country accent just by reading the synopsis. It sounds so freaking good. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it. I have like a list of like my favorite book content creators, and almost all of them have been talking about the series. Me contemplating about buying the entire series right now. So it's Western, small town, enemies to lovers, like forced proximity. Ah! Sounds so good. Then, since we're on the roll of series, I want to talk about the Magnolia series. What's sad about this is they only have Magnolia Parks and they have the Daisy Hates. So I do have to be careful to say, like, not every series, like all the books will be on Kindle Unlimited. For example, like Magnolia Parks only has 2 of the 4, where every other series that I have seen has on all of the series. So it's kind of disappointing that for whatever reason they only have 2. One thing about this book, it is supposed to be toxic. It's supposed to be toxic. And that's all I know. It's supposed to be toxic romance. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, for whatever reason, half of me is like, oh my god, that's so intriguing. Like, I just want to read about people fighting. But then another part of me is like, I don't want to read about people fighting. But I just have been seeing so many people talk about it, and the covers are beautiful. And I feel like when a book is really hyped up, it's talked about a lot, then it's good for a reason. And if I don't know that I'm going to like the book, then let me give it a try on Kindle Unlimited. So it's based in Britain. It's high school love, lust, and it is like Gossip Girl. Oh yeah, I actually don't even want to read the synopsis because I really like going into books blindly. So I'm sure you've heard of Magnolia Parks. So they actually have the first 2 on Kindle Unlimited. Another author that I want to talk about is Lucy Score. I think it's safe to say that all of her books are on Kindle Unlimited, and I think that is so freaking awesome. I really enjoy Lucy Score's writing. I loved Things We Never Got Over. So they have the Knockmount series, they have By a Thread, Forever and Never, they have Change Your Mind, they have Rock Bottom Girl. I love that they have so many of her books on here. I actually read Things We Never Got Over first on my Kindle Unlimited, and the book is over 500 pages, and it did not feel that way at all. I remember being so shocked to find out how chunky and big and how many pages the book actually is, because it did not feel like that at all. It's a mixture of Lucy Score's writing is just amazing, and also because it's on the Kindle, you can't tell how big the book is. So I really enjoy her writing, I really enjoy her books, and I'm excited to read more. I can go on and on and on. There's so many books on here that I want to read, but I'm actually going to talk about 2 last books, and these are actually suspense, spooky, scary books. The first book is The Housemaid by Frida McFarlane. I have heard really good things about her writing. It says an absolutely addictive psychological thriller with a jaw-dropping twist. It says, welcome to the family. Nina Winchester says, as I shake her elegant, manicured hand. I smile politely, gazing around the marble hallway. Working here is my last chance to start fresh. I can pretend to be whoever I like, but I'll soon learn that the Winchester secrets are far more dangerous than my own. So they both have spooky, scary secrets and no one knows. And it's actually part of a series. The second book is also on Kindle Unlimited. We love that, which is The Housemaid's Secret. Sounds so good. I've heard nothing but great things about The Housemaid, and I'm very excited to give that book a shot. So she actually has a lot more of her books too on Kindle Unlimited. All of them, if not most, they're all psychological thriller, spooky, scary books, and like Never Lie, The Inmate, The Perfect Son, The Locked Door, they're all on there. Really cool, and I'm excited to give her books a shot. The last book that I'm going to talk about is Run on Red. This is a Western horror fiction, a gripping thriller with a killer twist. And it says, a rural country road, no cell signal for miles, a terrifying game of cat and mouse. So it says, by the time Laura and Olivia notice the headlights tailing them through the hills, it's too late. What seems at first like a case of road rage quickly unfolds into a heart-pounding chase and a battle for survival. And it's also 291 pages, so it sounds like a fast pace. That book sounds like my heart is just going to be beating the entire time. I mean, I hope it's beating. It's going to be beating really fast. I'm saying. It sounds like it's gonna be really like scary and like I'm gonna have like anxiety, but by choice. That book sounds extremely intriguing. It sounds like a really fast pace, like it's going to make you not want to put the book down because you're just gonna be like, what's happening? And also, I think everyone has a fear of being followed, so that just sounds so scary. Yeah, I'm really excited to read that one. So that concludes all of the books that are on my high Kindle Unlimited TBR. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. This is your sign to go buy a Kindle, buy Kindle Unlimited. I have not regretted the decision at all. Thank you so very much for watching. I had so much fun filming this video. I love talking about books. I love my Kindle. So this is a lot of fun for me to do. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If any of the books I talked about are on your TBR, or if you read any of them, please let me know in the comments. I would love to chat with you guys in the comments. And yeah, thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.